Hi everyone, good morning, and we are gonna be doing a live, but this time it's not gonna be a live sound reveal. It's gonna be a live walk around, and my first impression of this brand new Honda City hatch. So I'm still getting confused there because this is gonna be the first time, well, actually for me to see a Honda City hatch. So I'm gonna go around, do a walk around of the car, and I have my friend Roy, who's gonna help me talk about the specs of the car. But before that, we're gonna give a shout out to those who are watching. So we're very, I guess what you can say, flexible in terms of our lives, because not only are we doing live sound reveals, but we're also doing a live walk around of the brand new cars. And for me, this is a opportunity. It's a good opportunity because I'm gonna get my hands dirty on the Honda Jazz or the Honda City. So I'm getting confused because as you guys know, they are not releasing the Honda Jazz hatchback in the Philippines anymore. That being said, we're gonna check this car if it actually meets our expectations in terms of the movement or the decision from the Honda. But before that, we're gonna give a shout out to those who are watching us. Kay Alves, David, kay John Russell, Gasmin, kay Jep, yan, kay Aureliano Jess, kay Alves, David, kay Jericho Jacinto, kay Edwin T, kay Brian Laminalo, kay Lalaine Pascasio Fernandez, kay Salvador Telan. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Kay Ibreg Alintana, and yeah, kay John Dominic Razon. Yan. So I'm gonna get my friend Roy over here. Roy.
Hi guys.
This is my friend Roy. He's with ZigWheels, and he has been reviewing this car for the past week now. So what we're gonna do first is, again, we're gonna do a walk around of this car. Roy's gonna help me and then explain to you guys, I guess, what we know of the car. That being said, let's do that right now. So this is what you're looking at right now, Roy. So this is the Honda City.
Yeah,
2022.
Hatchback, yeah.
Right. The first thing that I really liked about this City is itong lid dito. DRLs, right?
Yes, daytime running lamp.
They look really cool. Yeah, no? And one thing, parang ganda ng mga lights dito, brother.
Yes, that's full LED headlamps right there.
Can you turn on the hazards? Let's see how it looks like. And turn on the signal lights. So that's another thing that I noticed first was, when this was parked and I saw these lights blinking, ang ganda. Ang ganda ng pagkakagawa nila, brother. Right. So look at that, oh. Sobrang social. And my first impression was, when I saw this, I thought like it was like a smaller version of the Accord.
Yes.
Para sa akin, parang it has that menacing look na parang ang laki ng grill. Look at this.
Honeycomb grill right
Honeycomb
there.
grills na laki, oh. Right? But when you look closely talaga, and siguro pag nasanay na yung mga mata natin, you will know that this is actually a Honda City. So let's do a walk around, Roy, and then later tatawagin kita para dun sa loob and explain me some stuff that we have there. So what we're looking at right now is, I think, 16s
16-inch mag
and 55 with 185 na series. Pero ang ganda ng kulay na. What do you call that ba?
It's not exactly piano black, because if you look closely there, it looks two-tone.
Right.
It's not all black.
Parang dito medyo darker, and this one is kind of like parang
Looks like
magnesium
black
ata yung color niya,
Yeah.
parang ganun eh. Right. So and this is really the unique part pag tiningnan mo dito from this angle.
Yes.
Na wow, it's a hatchback na pala.
Yes.
It's a hatch. So if you're gonna take a look at the taillights as well, grabe yung pogi.
LED tail lamps there.
Ang pogi, oh.
Yes.
So Roy, can you open the hatch, please?
Yeah, surprise.
What's the surprise? There you go. So this one, so you know how practical it is when you're driving your car, right? And then there's a lot of practical reasons on having like an electric scooter at the back of your car. Kunyari, you're going late na and sobrang haba ng traffic. You can just park this to a safe parking and then kunin mo na yung scooter mo and then punta ka na sa office mo, ganyan.
Right.
And then there's a lot of things pa. Kunyari, magpapa-service ka yung car mo, you're gonna bring it to Honda. Once your driver or you bring your car there, pwede mo nang gamitin yung scooter pa uwi.
Right, exactly.
But I think you have some treat for us, Roy, because I'm very interested in seeing or knowing how big of a space do we have here right now. Yeah. So can you like fold the seats, Roy?
Sure thing.
Sige.
So, just like the Honda Jazz that was this thing replaces in the Philippines, it also has ULTR seats. You're gonna see long from the left.
You are what?
ULTR.
ULTR. So yan, mahaba.
So if you've got long items that you need to stack in the back, all you have to do is fold the second row seats. You got a really flat back.
Right. So what Roy's saying is that you can fold these two seats over here. And ayan, grabe, haba na nang pwede mong ilagay. Laki na nang pwede mong ilagay. But I think there's more, Roy, eh. Diba? There's more. So show me another trick that you have here. So as you can see, guys, this is flat na, right? Like that, diba? But what if you have like a bigger luggage or mga boxes, diba, Roy? So what is the magic here?
Magic, yep.
Okay. Ito lang. Boom.
Just put this thing up there.
Okay. So, as you can see, guys, ito, sobrang laki. So now, you can actually fit taller stuff in here, like taller boxes in here, that you cannot do on a regular sedan. Because of the seat, diba? The seat is actually blocking it. But this time, magic, wala na yung seat. And another thing that I liked was, they also included the vents for the aircon over here, and of course meron na siyang mga two power outlets. Ayan. I just wish na medyo may USB dyan, no?
Right.
Para
Yeah, if you want, you can put USB accessories here.
yeah, USB accessories. All right. So tingnan niyo yung space, guys, oh. Right. Now let's check the engine. Check the engine muna. All right. Let's pop the hood and check the engine. Yep. All right. So this is the engine, guys. From the previous models, parang medyo mas nagkaroon ng space ata dito.
Yes.
Parang mas lumaki yung space ng engine bay niya.
Yes.
And we'll talk about the specs more once we get inside, because I'm interested to know the horsepower, the torque, and how it feels when you drive this car. So let's close it now. Let's go inside, Roy. All right. Okay. So from the inside, this is actually what you're gonna see. Malinis lang siya, diba? So you have the steering wheel over here, which I think is adjustable, right?
It's adjustable for reach and brake.
All right. So, eto na yung dash niya. Ganda rin. Simple lang.
Yeah.
Wala masyadong achuchucho, very basic. And what do we have here?
You got a huge 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
So may Apple CarPlay na and Android Auto. So the thing that I fell in love with in terms of the Honda City, because Honda City was actually my first car back then when I was in high school, is the space that you have, the legroom that you have here. So kahit yan. So even though the car looks really small, pero in terms of space, ayan, ang daming space.
Yep.
Daming space available.
I'm a big guy, pero I can fit no problems.
Right. So, you know me, Roy. I like performance. I like fast cars. So let's do that. Let's you hold that for me, please, and then let's talk about the performance aspect of this car. Let's drive it around and tell me more about the engine. What kind of engine do we have here, Roy?
All right, so underneath the hood, you've got a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated dual overhead cam engine.
Right.
That makes 120 horsepower.
120 horsepower for a 1.5 engine.
That's right. So
that is crazy.
It's class leading. It's the most powerful naturally aspirated 1.5 liter in a subcompact in the country. So it also has 145 newton meters of torque. It's run by a CVT.
Yeah.
It also has paddle shifters behind the wheels.
Oh,
so
nice.
if you want to roam through your own gears, you could do so, no problems.
All right. First impression on the power. I think it's very responsive. Let me floor it right now.
It loves to rev.
You can definitely hear the engine roaring.
Oh.
So we're at around 90 na. I think it just it was able to reach it. Siguro baka mga 10 seconds or something like that.
Around 12 or 15 seconds. You can try putting it on S mode.
Right.
Where it changes.
Oh, ito na.
Yeah.
So pag S mode,
You change the throttle dynamics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more responsive. Oh, ayos.
Oh.
And can you just imagine, like before yung mga 1.5 engine, they will just produce mga 90 horses.
They
Even now, right?
Yeah,
Diba?
there's
There's still a lot of 1.5 engines that hasn't even reached 100 kph or 100 horsepower yet. Pero this one, galing na Honda talaga. They're able to produce from a 1.5 liter engine a 120 horsepower. Grabbing at that.
Definitely know how to maximize the engine.
Right. So, tell me more about the price of this Honda City hatchback.
It's actually a great question. There's only one trim for the Honda City hatchback, and this is the RS trim.
RS trim.
It's 1,115,000 pesos. But if you're having doubts about that price, just imagine this is the first Honda City hatchback available in the country. So, and it's replaced the Honda Jazz. So, which at the time when the Honda Jazz was made available, it was around that same price point. So, you get the heritage that you buy with the Honda City hatchback. It's part of the appeal.
Right.
You get all the space that you need, the power. It's fine. It's actually a great looking car.
And talking about heritage, because I know the classic Honda City, we got electric scooter in the back. The classic Honda City, what did they got? What did they get by? It's like the motorized ata na.
That's right. When the Honda City was first released back in the 80s, Honda actually included a nice small scooter at the back. This can actually fit in the back. It's called the Motocompo.
Right.
If you fans of Gran Turismo,
right,
can actually choose to get the Honda City Turbo right there. But what not a lot of people know, actually bring it on the train. You can bring it on your office because it's a small box. And it's the same. I had the same concept with this one right here. So I asked GM here if we could showcase one of his nice e-scooters, which is what do you call that model?
It's
right there?
a Drift Motor Street Ray, which is a waterproof electric scooter.
Yes, that's exactly what you need. These days we're starting to open up, diba?
Right.
Heading back to the office, and you need something that can get you around safely. And I think fitting that e-scooter at the back of the Honda City just completes the loop, the circle. We're circling back to the original Honda City. I think Honda missed out on that part.
Right.
They might have,
and that's probably why we're here.
That's right.
To introduce them the electric scooter that we have.
That's right. Yes.
All right. So far, ang ganda. It's 12:21 in the afternoon. Sobrang init sa labas, but I can feel the aircon. Malamig siya.
We're not even on high blast yet.
Right. And then okay naman yung the power, it's there. Yeah. Oh. It'll definitely benefit if they bring it to us and install a full exhaust system and an car. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to as well sa mga future customers or owners ng Honda City hatchback.
That's interesting.
Right.
I see a lot of space in the engine bay there.
So far, the brakes are good. Hindi siya yung iba na parang you have to press it deeply muna bago mag-engage. So I like the brakes. Ang ganda ng tunog nung engine.
It's very Honda.
Right, you can definitely feel the power right away, or hear the power.
Right.
Especially if we include or like install an intake system. Grabe, mas
It's gonna be more
mas
pronounced.
sasayaw to, ay mas tutunog. And I'm not even on sports yet.
No? And now you
Yeah,
are.
ganda oh. CVT, hindi mo ramdam na you have that CVT transmission in
Right.
here. Parang yung very responsive kasi yung transmission niya para sa akin.
Right.
Now in terms of fuel efficiency, brother, do you know the fuel efficiency of this car?
Right, fuel efficiency as I tested in the city. I think I had a little bit too much fun, and traffic starting to come back. So I get around 8 kilometers per liter in the city. But once I hit the highway, oh, forget about it. It's about 16 kilometers per
Wow.
liter.
Right.
So you're looking for a fun, economical car, might
Okay.
want to check this out.
All right. So, final impressions from us. Ako, ang ganda. In terms of looks, no, kakaiba siya. First of all, this is again the first Honda City hatch. So people are gonna be asking, is that what kind of Honda model is that?
Yes.
Not unless they're used to seeing it already. With the price point, I just don't know if siguro. I'm just used to the old price pa.
That's
right?
Yes.
The old price is probably around 800, 900.
Yes, blame
But-
inflation.
But right now, grabe, sobrang taas na ng prices. But like what you've said, it's definitely more that you're buying for. You get the comfort because of the stuff that you can fit in here. The technology, grabe yung technology kasi in terms of the seat, kaya mo pang itaas to fit in bigger boxes and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Can't do that in any car.
Correct. I think that's the first, no?
Actually, but Honda Jazzes of the past used to have that system.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's right. So if you're looking for that same kind of versatility when it comes to the interior, the Honda City hatchback, might
So,
be a good choice.
looks in terms of the looks department, grabe pasado to. So performance, I think it can still improve. But ang galing ng nilagay nila, 120 horses in a 1.5 engine.
That's crazy.
That's something. Of course, if they want to improve the performance pa, they can just bring it to us. Comfort, yun ang una kong nagustuhan sa city. It's because you can actually pack a lot of people inside. Not a lot. I mean, yung leg room nila, in terms of leg room, meron dyan. So, masaya to. Thank you for bringing this to us, Roy. And
No
what do you
problem.
think about this car then?
Wow. You want to know what I think about this car? Wait for our review at zigwheels.ph. Check out
Absolutely.
youtube.com, zigwheels.ph. Check out our other reviews, and by next week we should be able to release a review for this one. We even compared this with a sedan variant. See what are the differences between this and the sedan.
Right.
And no worries. Also, make sure that you follow Drift Exhaust and Drift Motors on Facebook and their YouTube channel. Subscribe to our channels.
Absolutely. So right now we're gonna go get something to eat now because it's noontime already.
It's noontime, yeah.
So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for again subscribing to us and supporting our lives. So this is Roy. Follow him at ZigWheels, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Finish.